Hello, everyone. I'm just a curious skeleton, and today I'm just going to show you the start of my retro game collection. I say retro, but I really mean is mainly PS2 today and one PS1 game. But the main focus of my collection is going to be PS1, PS2, DS, and Game Boy Advance. I do have some interest in like the Wii and Sega consoles just because the Sega consoles have like all these like quirky JRPGs that I eventually want to collect, and Wii. I just want because that was like part of my childhood alongside the PS3, and for the party games. I still have my PS3 only games, but my stepdad got rid of my Wii like years ago. But for now, those are my four main area interests. For my collection, I just mainly want to do stuff I like want to play or am interested in. And, like any extra stuff besides that, be part of series or games I really love, like SMT or Final Fantasy. Like different versions of game covers maybe, or like special editions and like cool little merch, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, the majority of my collection is gonna be stuff I specifically am interested in playing. I don't understand the whole like sealed game concept. I really think that's so stupid. Regardless, I'm also like gonna kind of avoid Pokemon because I have like most of my Pokemon games from when I was a kid. As Game Boy and DS were obviously a big part of my childhood as well, but I'm not really, that stuff gets super expensive, so I'm kind of content just having the cartridges from my childhood and emulators. I might just get some like Japanese versions of like some of the like games I really loved, like big parts of my childhood, but I'm not really gonna contest that like Game Boy Color stuff and stuff like that. That's like hundreds of dollars. Anyway, let's get into my small beginner collection. First, we have Xenogears. This is a funny game. Never played it, but I watched a modular video on it like a year or so ago, and it just captivated me. I don't know if I've ever watched a video and wanted to play a game afterwards so much, except maybe that one Street Racing Square Enix fucking RPG. That one I also really love, but that's Japanese only. Anyway, like I said, I really just became super interested in this game, and like the second I got a PS1, I bought this with it. Next, we'll just do both, Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X2. These two are pretty straightforward, just the whole idea behind this channel starting was me wanting to document my journey through Final Fantasy the series, since it's such a big and iconic series, and I hadn't had experience with most of them. So I have like most of these games on Steam already, but I figured they were there at the game store and I bought my PS2. I might as well get them on original hardware, play them the way they were originally meant to be played, you know? Next, okay. All these ones without like, the spare cases are all from a game store. From when I got my PS2, I do want to get the actual cases at some point because I really prefer being a box, as do most people. This is Dragon Quest VIII, which never played. Never even had much experience in the series. Like I've only dipped my toes in with Dragon Quest 11. I only played a bit on my PS4 and Steam. I still gotta go play it one day, but I know it's a beloved series. I know I'll probably like it a lot. This I know is one of the best in the series to most people, so I figured I'd pick it up. Why not? You know, as I grow older, JRPGs really just fascinate me more and more every day. Growing up, I kind of had an aversion to them because I get burnt out on games that are long. Every fucking JRPG is super long, so I always kind of had this aversion to them. But nowadays, I just find myself like drawn to them more and more. Next, this is, see that, GTA San Andreas. Growing up, I only played 3. I remember just running people over in an ambulance. I didn't really do story or nothing. But that's my main memory. So I never played Vice City or San Andreas, but I know they're really beloved. So I figured, hey, while I'm doing this is here, they're cheap. I should pick them up and play through them one time. So that's the plan. Pretty self-explanatory. Everyone knows what The Sims is. It's just a nice, easy, relaxing game. Not much to say. Burnout 3 Takedown. Now this one is my childhood. This formed my fucking taste in music, my love of skate punk. As a soundtrack I still listen to this day. I love this game. It's the one I put the most hours in as a kid, alongside GTA 3 and Tekken 3, 4, and 5. It just holds a very special place to me. It's still so fun to just hop on and do a couple modes. Like, they don't make them like this. I am also going to get Revenge. I don't think I ever played that one, but I hear it's even better than this one. And again, it's also cheap, so I do plan on grabbing that one. Next, we have the classic Yakuza 2. If you know me at all, or even seen the last video, not the last video, the video before that, you know I'm a big Yakuza fan. I played all the mainline series. I played both Gaidens. The only English release I haven't played is Ishin, as I don't really care about it, like the idea of it or anything. I love them. I love the games. I love the series. And for 1 and 2, I played the Kiwami versions, which for Kiwami 1, a lot of people seem to think that it's fine if you don't play 1. But Yakuza 2 fans really seem to hate Kiwami 2, and I never really understood. So I played this game, and I still like Kiwami, don't get me wrong. I still stand by it, but it does lose a lot of its mood and atmosphere. And the infancy of the Dragon Engine, a lot of textures, a lot of specific vibes and moments just get lost in the transition. Noticing how empty the sky is in Kiwami 2, while it's all rainy and moody in the PS2, the fucking reflections of puddles put on the ground in the original that aren't in the Kiwami. The fight with Ryuji, the first one, where he has all his men surrounding him, it adds a much better vibe to it being empty in the Kiwami 2. So I somewhat get, I should say, the hatred people have for Kiwami 2. But I still like Kiwami 2. I also love Yakuza 2. I would say my definitive experience and version of the game is definitely the original. So if you can, check this out. Especially from what I remember is they did a re-release of them or something. So you can find these for $20 on eBay, plenty, still sealed. Next we have Rogue Galaxy. This is kind of a funny one, as I have a very distinct memory of this game. I never played it as a kid, but on my PS3 or PS4, I don't remember which, I bought it digitally on the PlayStation Classics section. And I didn't even play much of it. I played maybe an hour. I don't even think I did much. I just ran around town, but that memory itself is such a distinct one in my head. You'd think it was one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the most distinct memories I have of me playing a game as a kid. And so as a result, it's always stuck in my head. So I got it. I'm gonna have to beat it. You're gonna be a pirate, a space pirate. That sounds cool. I also don't see it talked about too much. Next, I'll just do they're 2 different games. I'll do Sly Cooper first. This is one my friend recommended to me. He really loves the Sly series, or the first trilogy, especially the second one. Alongside this series, I want to try Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, those 2, since these 3 series I hear people talk about and love so much, but I never played them as a kid. I didn't really get into gaming until the PS3 Wii era is when I actually jumped to hoop from super casual gaming or just playing on my DS and Game Boy to actual playing full-length games and playing the stories and stuff. So it took me a bit, probably longer than most people. Next we have SMT3, which is also the same friend wants me to play, as he actually got me into the SMT series. I'd played 4, Persona 4 and 5 before. Golden for 4, and then the base version of 5, not Royal. 5 was the first one I played, and I beat almost all of it. I think I was at the last dungeon when I got burnt out. As I mentioned, their version I had the JRPGs because of the length before. But I never really played the SMT series. My friend recommended me SMT4. I fell in love with it. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. It stuck with me a lot. And last but not least, we have what's probably my favorite I have so far. It's the Devil Summoner Raido Kuzunoha vs. King Abaddon 2. Well, Devil Summoner 2, not thinking of that, but it's a special edition, so it still has the box. It's not sealed. This and the game itself both aren't sealed, so I am gonna play them eventually. But I half bought this just for the plushie. I really love this thing, but it only comes with this. There's about a couple of these on eBay. They're around 200, 250. I got this one for 170, so they're pretty expensive. I really love it. It's kind of the jewel of my collection right now, the starter collection. And I'm gonna play this game probably after Raido Remaster comes out and I play that, and probably after SMT3. Well, like I said, I just really love it. Such a little time period. Really cool. Anyway, that's the end of my starter collection, besides my DS and Game Boy stuff from childhood, which is laying around in the case somewhere. I have to get those all prepared, but I don't see the point in like sharing them. They're just typical Pokemon and stuff like that. But as I collect stuff, I'll probably either throw them in videos at the end, just little segments and updates, or I'll just save up a bunch to get a good chunk added, and then I'll make update videos, and I'll probably just post as I get stuff on my social, my Blue Sky. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff and you want to watch my journey from starting it to wherever I end up going, go ahead and follow along. I'm just a curious skeleton, and I'll see you next time.